I don't know, man. I've been doing this going within thing and removing the ego as much as possible. And in that, I'm finding peace. Meditating on things like the questions that I've had and solutions and answers we found. And the simple fact that the Holy Spirit has been nurturing us our entire lives, leading us to Jesus.
Such time.
Until we open our eyes to the point where we can see that, oh my God, this is how I'm supposed to be. And then it's like he turns you around and points you back at the Spirit and says, this is how you accomplish this. Okay, how come nobody's not teaching that?
Spiritual gifts.
Spiritual, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been, how many classes have I been into about spiritual gifts?
You get,
well, holy mackerel, I don't need somebody to control my spiritual gifting.
Yeah.
Or hijacking my spirituality or anything else. Go to the source. It's what we're taught, but...
Let me ask you this about, you said go to the source. Obviously, that is go within and talk to the Spirit within. The Spirit within is different for everybody.
Yeah.
And now that you've started calling that Spirit she, is she communicating with you better?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the recognition and the gratitude. It makes sense. Well, God's everywhere. Spirit's everywhere. Yeah, but kind of like for the people who seem to recognize and appreciate it, seem to have a better relationship.
I think we're wired with a receiver. It's part of our DNA. There's a receiver in there. And I'm thinking that if you're Chinese and you've learned to go within,
whatever
Chinese, there's too many dialects to call one out. But if you, it's the near-death experience thing. People, religious people meet God in near death.
Right. But a lot of people meet ancestors or somebody. Yeah.
Your family or there's always, but it's a personal thing is all I'm saying.
Right.
I think the conversation within is a personal thing.
It has to be.
Yeah. It could
peace.
It could be Mr. T that you're talking to in your mind.
Right. Peace comes with victory. And that victory for me comes with being ruler over all, which is what Jesus said in the second saying of the Gospel of Thomas. Let him search, keep searching. When he finds out, he's going to be upset and bewildered, and he's going. But then he was going to be ruler over all, and that means his flesh, his spirit, and his soul. So that's true victory to me.
Again, you said it the other day. Turn that peace sign around, or look at it at the same. It's actually the same sign.
Exactly.
It's victory, but
and
you
peace.
Receive victory from peace.
Yeah, and as you're learning that, peace comes while you reload.
Yeah, reloading could be something else too.
Exactly.
It could be going deeper.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
it is. It is very often.
To have those conversations with the Spirit.
Yep.
Call it what you want to call it. I'm saying there's a Spirit in there that wants to help you.
You can make that connection so that it's constant.
Yes.
And that's, I think, what Brother Lawrence was trying to say in the presence of God thing. Is heaven and hell is within you. Just being aware and grateful.
But it's a conversation and it's two-way.
Absolutely. Well, it can't be a conversation if it's not two ways.
And most of the time, we're asking questions or asking for permission. And I think when it's written on our heart, we just go ahead and do it. But sometimes we need some clarification. And so people will tell you, you better think about that before you do that, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah.
You better sit down and have that conversation with yourself.
Man, I used to get up a couple, 2 or 3 hours early, go sit and pray for a while. I was trying to do what I thought I was supposed to be doing.
Right.
I didn't know so much about the meditation as much as I did, but anyway, it was the point. It was the effort. It was the communication. I was seeking, and I was being led. My first time in a church, I was told, don't get comfortable here. And I thought, well, okay, this isn't supposed to be it, so I went to another church, but, after a while. But
don't get comfortable here either, yeah.
But I needed to be there. This guy prayed for me, and I ended up on the ground, and a lot of things seemed to be different from that point on. It was an acceptance. Anyway, then I went on the journey of learning that I don't like religion, and I had good reason not to. The Spirit who got my attention, sitting at a fire for 2 years, every night. I had a lot to learn. First of all, how to become a human being. So I guess the interaction with church people kind of helped me a lot.
Yeah.
How many haunted houses did I live in that I'm aware of?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's just off the top of my head. And I mean, I'm not just imagining stuff. I'm telling you, other people telling me, did you know?
Yeah, they all see it.
Yeah. Why is it some people are more in tune with spiritual things than others? It's got to be for a reason. If it's a gift, it's for a reason. Why do I need to utilize it somehow? You know, but then the Bible tells us in the Old Testament, don't talk to the, but who was telling us that?
Yeah,
and
who do we distrust the most?
Right. And if they're there and it's part of our life, shouldn't we be more inquisitive? Shouldn't we know more? And I don't mean the ghost chasing shows on television and stuff. Some of these guys are hilarious. You know, they're asking for something to happen, and when something happens, they all scream like 6-year-olds, you know?
Little girls. I don't think there's anything wrong with being aware that there are spirits around you, because we want to be a spirit ourselves someday.
Yeah,
So,
that's supposed to be the goal, isn't it not?